Good morning.
The Bobbsey twins are back. I bet people don't even remember the Bobbsey twins. I think I'm aging myself. Do you remember the Bobbsey twins?
A little bit.
A little bit. That was a kind response. Abby's usually pretty kind here. Well, we just returned from Port Angeles, where we just had the most amazing week, where we were welcomed so deeply by everybody there, and the kids were incredible, and they did beautiful performances, and they discovered parts of themselves they didn't know they had, and it was just an amazing upper for all of us to be there and be able to have impact, right? And I was noticing when I got home, like getting all the laundry done, trying to get ready for the week and settle in and all the things I need to do. It's like, where is the pause to actually surrender to my own loving self, to actually appreciate myself, to actually say, wow, that is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
That we traveled all the way across the country. We started at 7 in the morning. We got done at 9 at night. We were in 5 schools. We had our 5 groups of kids. We had 4 performances. I mean, it was amazing. And we just keep trucking. What's next? Let's fix this. Let's do that. What happened to this? What do we, the lists, the endless lists. And so just, thinking about that, those pauses to love self, just to come back to, wow, I just really appreciate who I am and what I bring. Even saying that out loud is hard. It's like I need to somehow be humble at all times, right? Instead of, yeah, good job, Elena.
Yeah.
Good job, Abby. That's easy. But good job, Elena. So, yeah, just surrendering to the yes, allowing the yes, opening up to the yes in our bodies, because the body loves it and the heart loves it and your brain even likes it, right? So, Abby, what about you? You had a kind of a sweet story about a yes to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yesterday I was definitely experiencing, the same things, getting home, the laundry, getting to go to the grocery store, all those just getting back home things. And at night I always have a cup of tea before bed, and I really felt myself, through the day, like, okay, I'm doing this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. And when I was making my tea, I really paused and I slowed down my process, right? Putting my creamer in, putting my sugar, like I really slowed that down and just really saying yes to tuning into my body's rhythm. And when I slowed down in that ritual of making my tea, it just felt so calming and so beautiful. And after, I really enjoyed that cup of tea. It tasted really good. So, yeah.
Yeah, a cup of tea that got to manifest its whole self.
Exactly.
Oh, that's great. Well, I think we'd like to play with saying yes today to ourselves. And I just want to add one thing to think about, which is, at a deeper level, we all are these incredibly amazing divine beings. And to actually surrender to that divinity is the next step of our evolution. And the more we surrender to that knowing of our own totally enlightened, deep essence self, the more we see others through that lens, right? The more we can live beside everybody, regardless of their beliefs, regardless of their behavior. I mean, we really experienced this with the kids, where we don't judge them. And there's kids who are crashing around the room and kids who are very focused and paying attention. It's all good. What's happening right now is what's supposed to be happening right now, participating in the unfolding of the movement in the moment, yeah? So, yeah, just finding our sacredness. It's a deeper level of yes, right? That we are love, we are bliss, we are divinity, we are courage, we are strength, we are resilience, we are all the things that we are striving to be we already are. That's such an exciting truth, isn't it?
It is.
We're already
I love
there.
that.
It's remembering that, allowing that, tuning into that, being a part of that instead of all the ego stories that keep us turning all the time. You know, so for me, just saying yes to being 77, yes to what it means to age, yes to what it means to live into the body as it is now and love it as it is now, instead of desperately not wanting it to do what it's doing. So yeah, we just lost connection for a minute. So I thought it might be fun to just do something really, really simple today. And you can do it if you're in a chair. You can do it if you're still waking up this morning. Some people tell me they like to listen to this while they're laying in bed so they don't move. It's like, okay, you don't have to move. You get to do whatever your body wants to do right now. Get to be with your, as Abby so clearly demonstrated, your rhythms. What are your rhythms, right? In this moment, those rhythms change. I mean, we have a base rhythm. Some of us are faster, some of us are slower, but your rhythms. And that has to do with yes to all of you. The deepest divine parts, the crazy scared parts, the parts that get angry, the parts that are loving, the parts that are patient, the parts that are impatient, the parts that give a lot, the parts that begin to pull things close to our bodies, right? Just that's all part of who we are. It all needs love. And if I want to change something, the best thing to do is love it. That's how it will change. And that's what we found out again. That's why it all came up today. The more we love those kids, the more they show up as their true selves, instead of as the selves that are labeled and made wrong. We lost connection again, have to sit all day in a chair, right? Just them, just who they are and their beautiful, pure, innocent selves. The more we create acceptance, the more they settle in, and then they perform these gorgeous, connected, beautiful pieces of art. All right, enough talking. Let's just go all around our rooms, or sitting in your chair, or maybe you're laying in your bed, as I said, and you're just saying yes to yourself. You're saying, that's right, right on, Abby, way to go. Yes with your body, yes with your mouth. You can say yes, or you can say yes. What's another word for yes for you? I am here, I accept me, I love me. Any way that you can, just in movement, so your brain is all lit up. It's all alive, and it's all going just all over your room. What are all the ways you can say yes? And maybe touching different parts of your body that need a yes. And maybe you're, can't find anything specific to say yes to. Don't worry, just say yes and smile, because that creates a yes in your body. And if you're moving, even your fingers, your toes, your ankles, your neck, anything moving helps create that brain light up, which connects you to the heart knowing. And if it's a struggle, then put your hands on your heart and say yes. And breathe through your heart and say yes, because your heart will absolutely fill your whole fluid, blood, breath, cellular system with yes. All right. So I'm going to be quiet so you can hear Abby's yeses, and so you can hear your own yeses, and I'm just going to hold space for all of us to find yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and some of you might be going really fast, and some of you really slow.
Yes. Yes to my body. Yes.
Yes to rest. Yeah, what do you want to say yes to in your life? What do you want to bring in? That just came right through my heart. Yes to rest.
Yes to being in the moment.
Yes to time with the trees.
Yes to breath.
Yes to breath. Yes to allowing the light to pour in my body and nourish me.
Yes to the mountains.
Yes to the mountains.
Yes to myself.
So before we stop, just is there anything else you want to say yes to in your life? Bring into your life with a yes. Loving yourself with a yes. Yes to my patience. Yes to my kindness. Yes to my hopefulness. Yes to my optimism. Yeah. What else would you like to affirm in you with a yes?
Yes to my kindness.
I just saw my kitty Luna walk through. It's like yes to the animals, to honoring them and nurturing the earth so they can live on the earth beside us. Yeah, let's just close with our hands on our hearts. Breathe in through your heart and out through your heart. Yes to gratitude. All the things you're grateful to about yourself and your health and your life and your energy, all the things you're grateful for around you, friends and house over our heads and food to eat. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for listening. And this week is a yes week. All week long, we're just going to look for things to say yes to. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes to all of you.
Yeah. Yes to all of you. Thank you. Take good care. We'll see you next week. It's so fun doing this together.
Yes.
I really like this. All right.